You know, the road to the T20 World Cup, it's an absolute gauntlet. For every big-name team that just waltzes in, there are dozens of others battling it out for just a few precious spots. So today, we're going to shine a light on the 9 teams that clawed their way through a super tough qualification process to take on the Giants in 2026.
I mean, we're talking hundreds of matches, thousands of miles traveled, and just some pure, unbelievable cricketing drama. And now, the field is set. So the big question is, who are these new challengers ready to shake things up? Well, let's kick off our world tour and meet them.
All right, first stop on our tour is the Americas. And let me tell you, it was a fierce battle over there for just one single spot in the World Cup.
The tournament was tough. It went right down to the wire, but in the end, one team stood tall. They came out as the sole qualifier, and honestly, it's a huge win for cricket in that entire region.
And that team is Canada. This is massive. Their qualification, it really shows the growing ambition for cricket in North America. And listen, this was no fluke. They've been building a really solid program for a while now, and they've seriously stepped up their game to earn a spot on the biggest stage. Okay, from the Americas, let's hop across the Atlantic over to Europe. The competition there? Just as intense. This time, 2 spots were up for grabs in a regional final that was just packed with talent. And the 2 teams that made it through, well, they couldn't have more different backstories. You've got a seasoned associate powerhouse on one hand and a passionate up-and-coming force on the other. First up, the Netherlands. Now, if you follow associate cricket, these guys are a familiar and, frankly, a formidable force. They bring so much experience and, let's not forget, a history of causing some major upsets. Their fans, the Orange Army, are going to be out in full force, expecting them to challenge the big dogs once again. And joining them, get this, Italy. What a fantastic achievement for a country we all know and love for its football, right? The Azzurri are bringing that signature Italian passion to the 2020 world stage. This is a massive moment for cricket in Italy, and a real sign that this team is making some serious waves in Europe. Our world tour continues, and now we head to the vibrant continent of Africa. This is a region with such a deep, historic love for the game. And here, 2 absolute powerhouses really stamped their authority to lock in their spots for 2026. So, punching their tickets from that tough Africa qualifier are 2 nations with some incredible talent. You've got the established cricketing force of Zimbabwe and their fast-rising neighbors, Namibia. Let's talk about Zimbabwe first. This is a team with a rich and, complex cricketing history, and they have some of the most passionate fans you will ever see. They've definitely had some challenging years, so seeing them back on the main stage, it's just a fantastic sight for cricket globally. It's a real testament to their resilience. And then you've got Namibia. Honestly, their rise in the last few years has been nothing short of spectacular. They've gone from being seen as underdogs to now being serious competitors. By qualifying again, they've absolutely cemented their place at the top table of T20 cricket. All right, for our final regional stop, we're heading east to the combined Asia and East Asia Pacific qualifiers. This region is just known for its incredible passion for cricket, and it actually produced the largest group of new challengers. 3 teams made the cut here. So 3 very different teams came out of this region, and each one has its own unique story. What it really shows you is the incredible depth of talent and just the sheer passion for cricket that's exploding in this part of the world. So, let's meet them. First up, Nepal. Look, if you know anything about cricket in Nepal, you know about their fans. The energy, the noise, the sea of color, it is absolutely electric. They are going to bring an incredible atmosphere to the World Cup, and you just know those players will be fired up to make them proud. Next, we have Oman. These guys have quietly but very effectively become one of the most consistent teams in the associate world. Their qualification is just proof of years of hard work and smart development. They really made themselves a regular fixture in these big T20 tournaments. And rounding out this trio is the UAE, a team that's been a central part of the whole T20 scene for years, right? Both as hosts and as competitors. They navigated those tricky qualifiers, and now they're back in the main event, which is exactly where they feel they belong. So that's 8 teams who fought their way through the regional tournaments. But wait, there was one final spot left. And this one wasn't decided by a win in a final, but by consistent performance over a long period of time.
How does that work? Well, this last spot is decided by the official T20 rankings. It goes to the highest ranked team that played in the qualifiers but didn't actually win their regional tournament. It's basically a reward for being consistently good on the international stage. And that final much coveted spot goes to Scotland, a team we all know for its incredible fighting spirit and its knack for punching way above its weight. Their strong ranking was their ticket to the big dance, and it just goes to show you every single international match you play matters on that long road to the World Cup. Okay, so let's do a quick recap of the 9 teams who punched their ticket. From the Americas all the way to Asia, stopping off in Europe and Africa, this is a truly global group of challengers. You've got returning powerhouses, exciting newcomers, and you better believe they are all ready to make their mark.
And all of this brings us to the most exciting question, doesn't it? When you look at this list of hungry, determined teams, who do you think has the best shot at being a giant killer? Who's going to be the team to deliver that one unforgettable upset that really defines a World Cup? I guess we'll just have to wait and see.